Yo, yo, I'm see-through today for spirits. I look like I'm the same color as this dress, but it's, well, I guess it sort of is. Anyway, we are gonna play Quick Goblins League. I made a couple changes the other day, but I need to go back up to 24 lands. 23 is making me mad. We're on the full degenerate lock piece sideboard plan. Chain Whirler might suck. Battlecry Goblin has actually been really good, although I won one game because of it, but I found myself wanting to tutor it, so I'm gonna keep it in. I may cut one Mog War Marshal, even though I really like it. For a land, let's do that. We'll add in the third Blood Crypt again. I think 24 lands is just the way to go. It's been killing me not being on 24. So we're gonna go with this. I think I 2-3'd my last 2 or 3 leagues in a row, which is not good. It's not the worst, but it's not good. The last 2 though, I sort of like speed ran them. I was like doing my Young Dingo impression. Shout outs to Young Dingo. I was like, let me turn. This must be so annoying. The noise gate won't turn. To me, not you guys. The music is probably the right volume for you guys. So yeah, I was just like midnight, started a league. Probably shouldn't. I like that I can see the Kamigawa mountain bike. But anyway, I 2-3 the last couple. The deck is fine. I'm losing the stuff I don't know how to play against yet, like Black Red Anvil. I lost against the Kieran Armageddon deck for a 2-3 that I definitely could have beaten if I held my land. I knew it as soon as I played it, like, oh, about to get Armageddon, you should hold that land. But it's so natural to play every land draw, right? Got my fake Dr. Pepper. Got my fake Hidetsugu Consumes All. It's not actually fake, but it's not actually Hidetsugu Consumes All. I ordered 3 Hidetsugu Consumes All pre-ordered because they're a mythic rare. And I was like, $6 for showcase mythic rare? This sounds like when everybody starts playing this in Legacy, this price is going to triple. They sent me these instead. TCG Direct. The wrong Hidetsugu. I've contacted them. I haven't gotten a response yet. Contacted them. This is a snap keep. The turn 1 Aether Vial. Turn 2. They may end up thought seizing us here, but there's no way I was mulliganing this. It looks like Hammer. We may be fast enough and we may not be. Find out soon enough. Turn 3 combo feels like it has never been more important. Like, there's not only are there Belcher and Titans and whatever running around, but Affinity is there. We can't hope to really interact with Affinity the way you would need to. Like, we're not ramping up to Shatterstorm, and they're not interacting with us, so like we can both turn 3 each other. Damn. About to take 11. Okay, so this means I am now in buy time mode. How's it going? Yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing I could have done to avoid that, other than maybe not have them draw the card because they drew it. But we're gonna chump with this munitions expert, and then I guess we'll hope to draw. You know, just a 2-drop or a 3-drop so that we can continue to chump. But if they have like March of Otherworldly Light, we're just screwed. I will try to kill this one because next turn that could also attack with a hammer on it. But sometimes you get turn 2'd by hammer, like, that's the format. Not gonna complain about it. Cross and fingers, thank you. We may start this league off 0-1, we'll find out. We have a redraw at something else with Snoop. We could also just block with Snoop. So we'll see. Well, don't have a redraw at it with Snoop. It looks like we're gonna have to block with Snoop. Okay, that's actually pretty good. We'll play the Snoop first to see if we want to shuffle. We do want to shuffle. We'll grab a basic mountain. I mean, that's not great, but I can. All right, so we've semi-stabilized. When they grab a Shadow Spear here, we're gonna die. But if there's a Boggart Harbinger underneath this thing, we just win the game. So there's that. We got that going for us. We can't quite make or gain enough life that we beat a Shadow Spear, which is unfortunate. We can gain 3 life. We can actually gain 4 life if we, you know, sack the Snoop, but you're not winning the game once you sack the Snoop. I suppose I can hope that they don't. What can I do here? So if I shock in, we're just dead to a Shadow Spear if we play this. There's like some weird off chance maybe that we get like infinite Snoops here. But I don't think that'll be enough, but maybe it'll scare them. I think we're dead though. Man, if anybody has ever been told by the fates to concede the game, it was me. All right, so as soon as they fetch Shadow Spear, I'm conceding. This shouldn't be lethal, right? Unless they attach Shadow Spear to it, then it is. Actually, no matter what they get, it'll be lethal, and then they'll have 2 lethal attackers. And then I can't win the game from here. And they also fetch Shadow Spear. All right. So Warlock of the Coast. We got. That's fine. I don't like Chalice in this matchup, but we're gonna try it because we're on the play. On the draw, it probably comes out. We're not attacking them. We don't want to play ringleaders. You can actually take out Lingang Lieutenants now that we have so many Mog Fanatics, which I haven't done a lot of, but I don't want to try it. We need to combo ASAP against Hammer. Like, we can manage the board for a tiny bit, but not for a long time. I don't really like Chalice Mog Fanatic. That seems real bad, but people have been saying Chalice is good. I think I wanted to switch over to Chalice just for a league or two because of what I was playing in the challenge a couple weekends ago. We basically never sided in Void Mirrors. There was some deck, I don't remember what it was. I think Blue-Red Murktide. It's probably better against Blue-Red Murktide. All right, so this is a turn 3 combo as long as we get a land. So I don't think that there's any way that you throw this back. And I even think that I could Chalice on 0 here and cut off a lot of their cards since I'm on the play and I'm going to be playing Snoop turn 2. So let's do it. I don't know if you listen to Dominaria's Judgment, the podcast. I put it on for the first time today and they were discussing last weekend's Sunday challenge, not this one that just happened. And they mentioned my Goblins deck with Hidetsugu Consumes All. Apparently, I'm the first person to have played Hidetsugu Consumes All in any challenge and get top 32 at least. But I don't even think I drew it once in the challenge. If I did, it wasn't good, but I think it's good. It's not in my sideboard currently, but damn. Okay, prismatic ending still good. This chalice might be messing them up pretty bad. We weren't getting the land anyway, so you know, we kept a speculative hand and we haven't gotten there, but Sanctifier will kill us pretty quickly with a hammer. There's another Snoop. Land on top? That's what I need to see. That's what we need to see. So this is pro black and red, so I can't swing with the Crater Maker for any meaningful amount of damage. They may prismatic end me twice here, which would hurt. Okay, pure steel. Now, oh man. I was hoping they didn't have a land and they played a hammer. They didn't draw a land. That's what I was hoping, but this looks like prismatic ending. Spellskite, okay. Believe it or not, Spellskite doesn't stop the combo. Some people think it does. How's it going, Mewtwo? Good to see you. The reason it doesn't stop the combo, my end, is because Kiki Jiki's ability cannot target other people's creatures. So, our opponent, while they may target my ability with Spellskite, it won't actually change anything. And I'm going to demonstrate that to them right now. Ah, they don't even bother. All right. They knew it. They knew I couldn't do... They knew it couldn't be stopped. And we did side out one Sling Gang as an experiment, and I'm very glad that I didn't draw the other one. Although it's not that big a deal, you just make 4 extra and you kill the Spellskite first. Although it costs them extra life to stop it, so you don't even have to kill the Spellskite first. I don't think you ever come out ahead with Spellskite in this matchup. So this is a little bit over 19, I would say. Turn off auto yields. Takes 2 clicks. Click the Boggart Harbinger. Make a copy of Boggart Harbinger. Get out the Sling Gang Lieutenant. Use Sling Gang Lieutenant's ability. Save the targets. Let's go. Yeah, they could do that. They may have just been thinking, like, if I have a ton of black-red removal type things, like Mog Fanatic, Munitions Expert, like it does a reasonable job of protecting. I also may never expect to draw it. It also, you know what it might be for? They're black-white. They probably are trying to protect Bob. That's my guess. I mean, we got wrecked by Hammer the first game, Muxus. But game 2, we pulled it together. I don't think Chalice is nearly as good on the draw against Hammer. But what would I rather have? Like, I don't want a Blood Moon. I guess I could Blood Moon. You kind of want to block, but you're trying to buy time. Fanatic is great. Prospector is meh. I feel like Chalice is just way worse on the draw. But the cards that I'm bringing in aren't better. I guess Mog War Marshal just like kind of is better though, because it can block for a while. Do it. Chalice doesn't actually stop all their important spells on any kind of timeline that is good enough. That's the problem. Like, you can stop... Well, we can't keep this, unfortunately. You can stop a really late Sigarda's Aid, but you're not going to stop the hands that beat us if we're keeping a good one, right? Like... so we want to keep... They're not going to counter anything we have. I didn't bring in... I brought in engineered explosives, so I need black and red, and I need real black and red. So maybe I just get rid of this cavern. Yeah, so Chalice on the play is really good because you can Chalice on 0 and you can Chalice on 1 before they have a chance to really play out a bunch of spells. But like, I don't think that Chalice is as good on the draw. Just because it's a turn 2 play that stops 1-drops, right? That kind of says it all. I know that a lot of the game, this is why they have Spell Sky. I know that a lot of the game happens later, but like here, I couldn't have stopped this Sigardizade. A turn 2 Sigardizade even, and it's like, no, that's not the earliest they're gonna play. So what I could do here, I mean, I kind of have to block this, right? But if they have hammer, I'm just dead. Like I just lose to a hammer right, because they can activate, they can tap their I guess I have to hope they make a mistake, but I can't beat him. They activate Ink Moth. They swing over. After blocks, they flash and hammer. It attaches to Ink Moth Nexus. Doesn't look like they're doing that, though. Looks like they're going to play a Pure Steel Paladin. Going to Prismatic Ending my Snoop. You got it. More where that came from. If I had Chalice, the 8 isn't doing anything until they get Urza Saga or Stoneforge. They have Urza Saga. It's like, it's not... I don't think that's a convincing argument when they run 4 of both of those and I run 4 Chalices. Like, you don't actually win that game, right? So it's a bad plan. It's not that it can't be good sometimes, but it's a bad plan. There are better plans. I guess I'm gonna shuffle this away. I guess this kills Spellskite, but I have to waste everything to do it? Do I want to play this Aether Vial bad enough? They only have 2 cards left. This game might go a little bit longer. And they may not have another piece of removal. I think I need to play this Aether Vial out. This might be a misstep. I'm kind of glad that there's a Matron on top, to be honest. Could have attacked them for... Two Nexuses. That's not good. Alright, so there's a Mystic. How good is Chalice here? Are we just dead to this, though? We're just dead. Actually can't stop anything going on now. Right. See if they make a mistake. They're not gonna. Yup. I didn't even check to make sure they got Colossus Hammer, but yeah, so even with Chalice, we lose the next turn, right? And next turn we're gonna tutor up Matron and we can't do anything else. So you just need a fast hand and you need them to stumble a little bit. That's one of the matchups that maybe Alpine Moon is better. That's a matchup that Hidetsugu Consumes All is great in. Hidetsugu would have been fantastic there. I removed them because I saw no hammer on the weekend. No, they killed us. They killed us on a turn that they could have killed us even with a Chalice in play. That's what I'm saying. Or maybe next turn. But even, like, our fastest draws, we would have to take turns off to play this Chalice instead of the Snoop, right? So we wouldn't have had that second Snoop in play even if we just, like, put a Chalice into our hand, right? Cheated. Just straight up. Extra card. Luris it. Damn. We're on the play, so I can't really keep this even though I want to. It has, like, really high upside against most Luris matchups. but it's a one-lander, so a lot of your one-landers are going to look like that. This is a good hand. I don't know if this is a good hand against Luris, but it's a good hand. I'm going to throw back Sling Gang just because it's the most expensive. And there's 2 of them in the deck. My opponent, the GLHF, because they gave it to me. I would make a habit of doing it, but it's not... I know it sounds like really lazy. The UI experience of chatting on Magic Online is actually really annoying because every time I click somewhere else, I leave the chat box, right? And I can't just hit enter to bring the chat box back like other games. I have to click it. So it's like this weird keyboard action that I have to do. I'm just going to play Mog War Marshal here. We don't know if they're Grixis yet, so don't want to show them Cavern of Souls. We don't have to. I think Chalice is a better sideboard card against Hammer when you win game 1. I think that is a big deal. And we got turn 2 in game 1. But yeah, you want to be on the play for the important matchup. So I'm not going to pay Echo. I may just play this Ashlik Mons out. In fact, I believe I will. I'm going to play the Pashlik Mons out because it makes their removal worse. Because I trade 2 for 1 with their removal. Unless they exile, but that's not what's going on here. I can also swing in. They can't stop me. Oh, but this is a Death Shadow deck? I'm probably not supposed to swing. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I forgot that they are Death Shadow. Yeah, I keep thinking that I need more engineered explosives first. Just in my board, but like... 1 just feels so right. No. Expensive? 2? I always feel like when I see more than 1 engineered explosives in somebody's board, they just didn't try hard enough. They're just like, I don't know, engineered explosives takes care of everything. Oh yeah. Hitsugu Consumes All is so good against Hammer. Gotta make it to turn 3, but they just get wiped out. We have the tools to get to turn 3 though, right? We have blockers, we have Mog Fanatic, like you don't get turn 2 too often, right? I said I was speed running a league last night at like after midnight, and I was 2-2, and the last matchup was Neo Brand. Why I ended up 2-3. That deck is, I don't think I've played that deck 3 times in like my last 5 or so leagues, and only 1 game I have not been turn 2'd by them. Right? Like what? Why aren't more people playing this deck? I wonder. I guess on the draw versus counterspell it's worse, and if people start running Force of Negation you're bad, but like they're running Force of Negation these days, you know? It's all junk, opponent. You can take whatever you want. Took the Snoop because they're afraid of the combo. That implies that they don't have removal? Or that they don't want to use removal on Snoop with my Pashlik Mons out, and they don't want to use removal on my Pashlik Mons. It's a little bit weird. Swing with that Ragavan. Alright, take 3, you got me. I think if I draw a land, I think I'm just gonna... Okay. That's different. I could just kill Ragavan. I could hold Mog Fanatic in play so that if they kill my Battlecry Goblin, I kill Dragon's Rage Channeler. I think that's the play. So I'm going to attack with 1 again. They can now play Death Shadows. Actually, they need to take 1 more damage. I helped him out with 2 damage over the course of the game, but this is like hyper lethal if I draw 1 land. So I'm feeling good. Hoping to dodge Solitude decks. I think they win in response to Solitude, don't they? Like, they draw 7, use Solitude. They draw 7 again. And then I guess they have Pack Navigation, but I guess they don't win in response. They definitely have ways, though. But Dress Down kind of screws them. Well, no, it really just makes them wait a turn. Alright. What you got for me? I'll take 3. Alright, I'll block. I think they're looking for answers, but they're super dead to this. I don't. I think I would have to take the opportunity, right? To kill Dragon's Rage Channeler. I don't think I can really not sack the Fanatic here. They probably have a Death Shadow. I should have done some math, actually. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6 already, which is big. So you attack for 6. You get another Goblin, that's 7. Then you activate twice for another 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 15. And then you get to sack the Mog Fanatic. Like Kolagon's command ahead of time to make me discard a card. And they picked Pashlik Mons. So if I Mog Fanatic now, I will take out Dragon's Rage Channeler even before damage. And then I'll trade with this Ragavan. And I'll just have Battlecry Goblin token. And then they play Death Shadow, and I'm like a little bit in trouble, but let's let them surveil first. Let's see what they get. Top or bottom? They put another Dragon's Rage Channeler into their graveyard, which implies that they have plenty of threats. So I'm assuming it's Death Shadow. If I just wait and I don't do shit about this, so I trade with Ragavan, I discard this, I draw a land, they play Death Shadow. They have to go to at least 12. And now I have 1, 2, 3, cost 4. So I pump. I get to 2, 5, 7 damage, 8. And then I get to do another one for each of them. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Then they block my biggest one, which will be this. So they take, they only take 8. I can ping them down. So with proper play, they don't die. Although with that play, I just ping them. They have to go to 2 less. They're at 10. But that still leaves them at 1. Unless I ping them here. Alright, I guess I am just supposed to ping them. This may work. If they shock, it definitely works. And I think they have to shock. Although now this... Oh, I made a mistake. Death Shadow won't be a 1/1. They do shock, though. Land kills them now. I believe I did the math correctly. So, land off the top, please. Mog Fanatic. Not quite. So, if I attack them... We're just gonna do it, because I think there's a reason not to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think they're just dead. They block this. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, they're not just dead. I take them to 1. I guess I just... Wait a minute. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're just dead. Way to go. We're not one short. This guy, he makes a little guy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. They block 3. They take 7 damage, and I have 2 Mog Fanatics. Just barely. Yeah, I've been surprised at how often I want to get Battlecry Goblin out. It's like even better than Chieftain and War Chief and things like that. It just because it makes more threats. And it's permanent, like even after he dies, he can actually attack. Close one. They shouldn't have shocked. If this was just a 2-2, I don't win that game. But they shocked to make it a 4-4. This is another one of the matchups where we're bringing in Chalice. I'm gonna... Hidetsugu Consumes All would obviously be better. But... I don't know. There's really no but. We don't have it in our board anymore. So we'll take out 2 Harbingers and a Kiki. Battlecry Goblin is obviously pretty good. I think I can take out some number of Skirk Prospectors. And so I was listening to Dominaria's Judgment, like I said, and they were talking about how it's common to board out Vials in grindy matchups where every card matters. And I know that's something Joker was doing. I was just shocked to hear Ari Lax say it, because it's like how you make value, but also a horrible top deck. So like, it definitely makes sense. I just didn't know that people were really doing that this whole time. I guess I could bring in like 1 Blood Moon. Do they side out discard spells? I don't know because I don't play it. But even if Cory Bowmeister sides out discard spells, does every Death Shadow player sign it? You know what I mean? I think I have to keep this. It's really bad against turn 1 Ragavan, I'll tell you that. It's better against turn 1 Dragon's Rage Channeler. Fuck, I tried to like make it be a Dragon's Rage Channeler. It didn't work. But we're gonna get hit by this Ragavan for a while. It's okay though. It's okay. We may just lock them out of the game. Like, they don't have anything that costs more than 2, and the only thing they have that costs 2, I believe, is Expressive Iteration and whatever sideboard cards they bring in. I mean, they'll probably just put Luris in hand once I drop this Chalice, and then I'll have to deal with Chris. But I guess Engineered Explosives is how they get out from under Chalice, and Luris plus... Oh yeah, K-Command. That's true. They played one last game. Good thing we have a backup chalice. That means I guess I will or won't play both. I don't even know. Oh my god. Look how bad chalice is. I was gonna say look how good chalice is against them, but like I can't play it on turn 0, you know what I mean? It feels like it's not good enough. Because now one blood moon, what could it have been? Like there's no way I don't play it here. I hate that you have to hit Control Z the number of times you clicked it. So dumb. I kind of agree, Doppler, but I don't think I have other things that are good. And this is the first time I've bordered in against them in a really long time. It could be that you want to do like play lines on the draw and chalices on the play. Now I've showed them chalice, so I'm probably going to end up losing game 3 because I have an answer to it. But only taking a million here. May be able to win. Who cares if they have treasures when they... Oh man, if they hit Mog War Marshal here and just play it, I can't win. Might not be able to beat that either. They can play that and hold up removal. There's EE on 0. Chalices are feeling worse and worse. Hitotsugu is just so much better than this card. Just so much better. I mean, I have a million Snoops and no lands. I'm on 24 lands, by the way. They chose not to play my 3-mana. Totally could have. I couldn't beat it. Now, if they engineer explosives to kill my chalice... Well, now they have engineered explosives Luris. Like, I can't... I'm probably never coming back out from under this. Deck is so good. I know it's, like, very popular to hate on the deck that just won the challenge and populated the entire top 4 of the most important Magic on. So you actually got good players playing what they think is the best deck as a bike running through lead. But like it's clearly the best deck all the time. People talk about, oh, Titan's so good, Hammer's so good. This has been the clear choice for best deck the whole time. Ginger was the one playing it in the trophy race, and the only reason he didn't win is because he burned out. They don't even have 1-drops that they care about playing. I mean, Blood Moon does what? It puts me to 8. Makes it so these treasures are their only sources of blue and black mana. If they want to get rid of Chalice this turn, they have to pop the... I could also play a Chalice on 0 so they can't replay engineered explosives, but that's dumb. I guess I'm just casting... Feels dumb, but maybe there's a Fanatic on top. I'm like so far behind. Oh my god, maybe there's a Fanatic on top. The absolute worst thing to have on top. I sided 2 of them out so that this wouldn't happen, and here it is. I draw more 2-ofs and 1-ofs than anybody else. I should just play 1 Snoop. That way I draw it every game. Alright, so there goes that. Have another. Forgot they played Drown in the Lock too. They're just so good. The deck is... I should go to game 3 right now. There's no way I win this game. I mean, what are the chances? I'm like only vaguely tying up their mana and they just make more every turn. Hey, you want to play Aether Vial? Do it. Play it. Guess Ragavan did me a favor. All right. That is probably pretty good. Do I just do it now? If I wait for them to pop engineered explosives, I can get in underneath 1 mana spells. Actually, this probably just loses to Drown in the Lock, but I don't think I'm winning. This loses to just about anything. This loses to Pop Chalice now. Unholy Heat, your munitions expert. Yeah, it also loses to good old-fashioned Drown in the Lock. How many more turns do I have? 1? I guess I'm gonna play the Snoop and see if it goes anywhere, but... No, I mean... That's true at like a local event. DPB, that you're gonna see cards to see what they play for next game. This has 0 stakes. This has absolutely 0 stakes. Oh, now they have Delirium. All right, I'm dead. And everybody's playing basically a net deck minus 1 or 2 cards. Like, I'm not confused about what's about to come out of their deck. You know what I mean? Blood Moon seemed decent there if you don't get hit by Ragavan. I think I'm gonna keep this. Obviously, Chalice gets way better on the play. I forgot about Drown in the Lock. It didn't really matter, but what I meant was like momentarily. I forgot I was playing against Grixis. I had some really bad experiences against Blue-Red Murktide this weekend. I got wrecked by Giglio, who ended up making top 8 easily. I got wrecked by Giglio. I lost a close one to somebody else. I don't remember who. That's why I'm on Chalice right now instead of Hitotsugu, and then obviously I play the one where where the other thing is better. Would you like to play first? Yes. Ugh, this is a terrible, god-awful hand. So is this. If this Blood Moon was a Hitotsugu, I'd be so happy. I can't win. I can't beat a Ragavan with this. My only hope that they were mulliganing while I was mulliganing and I didn't notice, but they kept 7. That was my only hope. Maybe this Aether Vial survives. Will probably survive until it at least has 2 counters on it. So we'll get this Mog War Marshal in. Ragavan here might hurt. Dragon's Rage Channeler I would also have to kill immediately. That's the unfortunate part. Can't really leave either of them in, like Ragavan you can leave in play. Leave Dragon's Rage Channeler in play. You don't know if it's going to be a 1/1 or a 3/3, but you can't let them get the scries and stuff. Something you can do in game. Wonder if they'll Pyrite Spellbomb my Mog War Marshal. Paying Echo, by the way. Suppose that's for Snoop, though. They're not going to hit my Mog Fanatic, I don't think. See? Would imply that they don't have Dragon's Rage Channeler in their hand, right? Paying Echo, by the way. They chose not to take out my Aether Vial. That. They're on a one-lander? Sometimes your opponent just keeps a terrible hand. That's how you win. Their hand must look sick other than what... Because they kept a one. Yeah, they clearly did. Clearly played E on 0 for the Chalice that doesn't exist. Just... I already played my 2-drop, right? So... I don't know if it's the smartest decision. Now they're going to kill all my tokens, but that's fine. Well, if they ever draw a second land, I suppose. They're a Death Shadow deck. So, it may just be unlocking their... Although, all of this implies no Dragon's Rage Channeler, no Death Shadow. But what the hell did they keep? Did they keep this hand solely based on EE for 0? That seems wrong. I could get Battle Cry Goblin here? Is that... Did they just die to that? Not anymore. I'm contemplating whether I get a 2-drop that I could play now, as opposed to holding up Munitions Expert, and I kind of want to. Although, I could just... I think I'm going to not hold up Munitions Expert. I'm going to play this. I'm going to Vial in Matron and then Ringleader. There's just not a lot of scary things they could do. All right, there's their second land. We may just get steamrolled here. Who knows? They could just have 3 or 4 Death Shadows. I wonder if they would... If they had 3 or 4 Death Shadows, actually, they would be shocking right now, right? Well, there's one. Are they hoping that I'm big dumb? They can't crack this Engineer Explosives anymore. Does Sling Gang just kill them? I attack for 4. They block something. They take 3. They go to 9. They take 3. They go to 9. I stack whatever they blocked. They go to 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not quite. Which I suppose means I get Ringleader? Kill that block with X. That's true. Is true. But I'm not. I'm worried about the face. Not anything else right now. They may have 2 more Death Shadows. They may have a second Engineered Explosives as well. Not the worst draw. Is this game 3? Game 3. Stole that game with Battlecry Goblin. Well, they're definitely dead next turn. Which means as long as I don't die, I'll be fine. Means killing this Death Shadow is priority number 1. They can make it a 4/4. It will still die. Who knows what they're playing though? I've been blindsided by Kozilek's return before. So when I say they're definitely dead next turn, doesn't mean they're actually definitely dead next turn. You got it. It's a 4/4. Fatal Push what? Fatal Push my 2/2. You got that too. Take 4. Go to 5. They're virtually at 4. And then once this is up, it's going to be hard to lose. Yeah. All right. We stole it. Definitely feels stolen. I mean, we stayed on 2 lands as well, but is what it is. Good game. Bolt themselves? Yeah, would have survived, right? Would have survived. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Maybe I'll wait to get in the... Hello? So I had my mail day recently. Kamigawa, like I said earlier, they sent me the wrong Hidetsugu. Gotta get that replaced, but I got a bunch of twin shot snipers that are probably never going in anything. They were like 12 cents. All 4 of the twin shot snipers. It feels surreal to see cards in my hands after 2 years of nothing. I've definitely played them before. At a Beauvoir. Show you what else I got in a minute. I'm gonna go pee. I was just thinking to myself as I was in there, like, what if they could hear me peeing? And I realized I used to watch streamers that wore wireless headsets and used to go to the bathroom with them on it. Stopped caring. I guess you keep this, right? You could draw a turn 2 Snoop and wait. Yeah, we'll keep this because we're on the play. It has Munitions Expert. We can kill a turn 1 Ragavan. We need to grab a Blood Crypt here. Basically, no matter what, so I'm just gonna put it out first. Add a Bevoise. Oh no, it's another Grixis Lyris deck. How did I know? Maybe it's because it got top 4 in the challenge the other day. When I say that, I don't mean one person top 4, the entire top 4 that deck. That could be influencing people's decision. Play this deck. Maybe I'm wrong though. So I got 4 twin shot snipers. I actually got 4 of these, but I got the anime one that I already put in my. I got a bunch of scrap welders. Pretty bad. Full art scrap welder cost about 30 cents or something like that. I was pretty happy as I was placing the order that all of the cards I wanted basically cost nothing. Apparently I don't want the good cards. Okay, let them know we drew that, but no, I didn't probably draw much of any anyway. So I got a bunch of scrap welders. I got this card because somebody played it against me and it was decent, and it feels like as an artifact it's going to be good with the next card I got. I got 4 of these. Got this reinforced Ronin, which is the 2/2 2/2 hasty artifact that comes back to your hand and you can channel to discard. So I thought that was a neat card worth picking up. This has got to be I would assume, Drown in the Lock. So we'll play something that you can't kill. I thought about buying the Showcase Kiki and chose not to. I did get the regular ones. I'll show you in a minute. I think it was like $250, and that's not why I didn't buy it. I hate the art on all of them, but I actually don't like the art on the Showcase Kiki. I don't like how it shows him. It doesn't look like Kiki Jiki, but it looks like a goblin that looks like Kiki. I get it. I just didn't feel like him to me. But I got these Oni Cult anvils. Because I think this is one of the best cards they've printed in a while, just for the type of things that I like to do. Here's the card we were just talking about. In my opinion, hideous in every form. I got these ugly ones. Got Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Just like a red mess. If I ever wanted an altar sleeve for anything, it would be these. Oh, here's the scrap welder. I guess I didn't put it in yet. What do I get if they're gonna Croxam me? I guess these are all too good. I guess I'll discard a land. Here's the anime scrap welder. I already put it in a sleeve because I was gonna put it in my deck. Not really anime, but this is the showcase one, I guess. And he looks a little bit more cartoony. No, the other one's pretty cartoony. But the background is a lot more. I don't know what the word is for that cell shaded looking comic book style, but it looks a lot more like that. Apparently, I ordered these in foil, not on purpose. I'll show you them in just a second. Let's see if Snoop survives. Man, I was really hoping that there was going to be a munitions expert on top. I ordered, these were 30 cents. I double checked because I was shocked that I got foil ones. I don't remember doing it, but this is Goro Goro. Oh, it's getting green screened a little bit. But that's Goro Goro. Nice little shiny one. Obviously, I could make the camera big if I thought that was worthwhile. Then I got a whole bunch of lands, which are like, I got 4 of each of the mountain arts, and then 2 each of the swamp arts. that I, well, not that I like, just 2 each of the swamp arts. And then 4 secluded courtyards. So then I took out my deck the other day to like start to put the stuff in, and I was just I was greeted by 3 grists, and I was just like, wow, it's been so long since I've even pulled this deck out. I never even played it with grists in it, and I'm already unsleeving them. Felt dumb. And I'm like kind of glad I own the grist, but it feels bad. All right, what have you got? It'll push. All right, I haven't been paying attention. I've been doing too much show and tell. If this Pashlik Mons were to survive, and I don't believe it will, but if it were to survive, I think we'd be in pretty good shape here. Okay, Death Shadow is, I don't want to say it's the nail in the coffin, but it's not good for us. This is a bluff that I'm about to do. I don't suspect they'll even know it's a bluff. But this Pashlik Mons, if they try to kill it, I guess it's not even a good bluff. Maybe should have just played Harbinger and put something good on top. We still have time. Doesn't look like we're gonna have time with Pashlik Mons in play though. I guess it wouldn't have mattered either way, so I made the right call. But sure, you have a 4/4 now. You're at 9. Battlecry Goblin is not a terrible draw. Sling-Gang Lieutenant is probably our best draw by a mile. They can still counter it. I'm just dead. Alright, cool. 13-13 coming at ya. I gotta say, if this ends up being the entire meta again, not gonna. Just not gonna. Horrible. Bring in Crater Maker in case they bring in Torpor Orb. I don't know if they're gonna have Torpor Orb. Kind of trying to grind them out. Oh wait, kind of trying to grind them out. You don't want to do the combo. That's what I meant to say. Got a Kiki. They got a Skirk Prospector. Maybe I leave this Kiki in because it is a grindy card, and I take out this Skirk Prospector. Actually, I'm on the play, so this can actually block Ragavan some of the time. See if we can steal a game. You guys want to see something else that's crazy? I ordered some cards a few weeks. I don't normally order cards. I don't know what about Neon Dynasty got me going. But apparently I ordered a bunch of light up stages and reckless impulses. This was my Mog Fanatic. I ordered these 4 Mog. Well, I ordered 8 Fanatics. I have 8. They were also ordered. But got these Mog Fanatics. Got a couple other like light up the stage, reckless impulse, not worth showing, not a goblin card. But they threw in. I hate this. I hate this so much because it's like you can't mulligan this hand. You can't. You're not a Magic player if you mulligan this hand. Bro, I'm drawing the line in the sand here. You have no idea what's in their hand. You have no idea if they've even kept 7 yet. And you have a way to kill them on turn 3. And you have interaction for the worst case scenario. And you have the best card in your deck, even if you didn't have Boggart Harbinger. It's like, and it's just not good enough. It's never gonna be good. It feels really bad. To the point where, like, even if they don't have removal for Snoop here, they could, and maybe this is their plan, which is why you could win. Next turn, they're gonna play like expressive iteration in their worst case scenario, showing them engineered explosives, and they would look 4 cards deep for the thing to kill you. So like, it just sucks. Maybe they're relying on Drown in the Lock, and I didn't crack fetch lands. Probably not gonna work, but you have to keep it. Oh shit, are they actually just dead? Did I call it? I think they're actually just dead. Okay. I said you can't mull. You probably can't win, but I'm glad I didn't mull. This is exactly why you can't mull. This is exactly why. It just never works out this way. I was already complaining, like, I have to keep this hand. I can't believe it. The combo's never gonna work, and here we are. So there goes game 2, guys. Yeah, make them have it. Anyway, I don't know if you can see what card this is. It doesn't really matter. This is a Mind Collapse, but you can see how round it is. It is severely curled. They just sent it in with my order. Ridiculous. It's so insane. All right, so Chalice is way worse on the draw, but what do I bring in? There's nothing I can really do, right? Sometimes you just have to, like, I mean, I say all the time against, like, Hammer and Neobrand, like, if they turn to me, there's nothing I can do, so I just don't think about it. I don't think ley lines are good, but I think Chalice is pretty bad on the draw. Does that make sense though? Is that a good plan? Doesn't feel like it. They have Death Shadow. They have Death Shadow and I can't do this. Not in good con. They have Death Shadow and Dress Down. Like, this does nothing against probably 2 of their biggest threats, which is Ragavan and Death Shadow. So it doesn't even do enough against Dragon's Rage Channeler that it really matters. We're just gonna keep it like this. I put in the chalices for these blue-red Ragavan matchups. Do I have to keep this? If I get turn 1 Thoughtseize, I still have Mog Fanatic. And then I can play a game. I keep this. It seems bad, but I think I keep it. I think it has too much upside not to keep. If you just start rattling off lands and relevant spells, you're in good shape. Yeah, see, it's good against turn 1 Ragavan. That's why I kept it. I would like, I have to get Blood Crypt. You wait until combat so that they can't dash a second Ragavan. And maybe you never even attack it, but you gotta do it. This Tempest? Yeah. Common from Tempest or $90 Mythic from Modern Horizons 2. Which one would win in a fight? Oof. I think I'm gonna discard... Do I discard Battlecry Goblin? Like, gonna be pretty difficult to build a... Actually, how I can steal a win. I guess I just discard Harbinger. The most expensive, worst card. Combo's bad in this matchup, so like... No dashed Ragavan, please. If they have Inquisitions or Thoughtseizes, they're kicking themselves for casting Kroxa instead. And they'll be forced. You have to shame cast it. Really a tilt cast, not a shame cast, but Oligan's command. All right, that was pretty good. May never cast this matron, so let's get rid of that. That's a good land. There's an argument to be made for holding up munitions expert to kill Ragavan. Don't think that it's right, but there's an argument to be made. Death Shadow, you got it. Have a 2/2. Unless they have Bolt, this munitions expert kills it. I'm gonna do it. And like, if they kill something in response somehow, like 2 things, I can sack them for mana and play Battlecry Goblin, and I'll be pretty happy with that exchange. Rest that. All right, your thing's a 13/13. Bet they were hoping to get me with that one. A land wouldn't be the worst draw here. I think if they just attack in, they're dead. I'm about to get Croxed for my last card in hand. Damn it. Are you supposed to hold the land? I'm gonna entice them into playing something. Nope, didn't work. Just about to get Croxed. Oh wait, can they do it? Yeah, they can. Red, red, black, black. Forgot that Croxed was in the yard. If I knew Croxed was in the yard, would I have really played differently though? Can I afford to not try to kill this? I may still be able to kill them with a correct sequence of draws. Like, this is 9 plus 5 is 14, so I have to chump something, which means I'm gonna chump with Mog Fanatic and then ping them. And then if I draw Fling Gang and they have nothing, I can win. I take 6. I'm dead to Bolt. Trust me, I was dead to Lightning Bolt before I did that. I think I can still beat that? Don't think I can beat that. Yeah, alright. Let's say I get Mog Fanatic here. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, good game. I want an engineered explosives goblin is what I want. And it should be bad because goblins are bad, but it just makes too much flavor sense at this point. Like, why is there not a goblin tinkerer that blows himself up? But engineered explosives style, you know what I mean? Like, why not? Seems like a flavor win in the waiting. Especially with New Capenna coming up. Who do you think is blowing up them bank vault? God, oh my god, just every single deck. All right, guys. I didn't know it when I started the stream, but this is me announcing my hiatus from Magic the Gathering. As long as Luris in the format, I refuse to play any of it. Just get him out of here. Take him to the vet. That one, but get him out of here. That stupid 6-eyed cat. 4-eyed cat. It's just 2 cat heads that they photoshopped and like made bigger. like is exact. It looks like they just took this and clicked and dragged. But that's probably because it's a well-made thing. But 2 tails, 4 eyes. Is that its back leg? I don't even like, what is this? What is going on here? Oh, this goes here. Then its front thing comes from here. All right. Well, I hate Lurrus, in case you didn't know. It's not that I hate Lurrus. I actually just hate the decks that play Lurrus right now. I think the play pattern of Lurrus is not the worst. I think it's really bad when all of the strongest decks get this value engine, because you would think that something that's as strong as Lurrus could only be acceptable if the weakest stuff got to play it, right? But which is why they made it so that you can only do things with mana value 2 or less. But then they printed Ragavan and Dragon's Rage Channeler, and Death Shadow already existed, but like, you know, imagine them getting back Delver with this. You're not so upset. But they get back Engineered Explosives and Colossus Hammer and Delver, and Dragon's Rage Channeler and Esper Sentinel and woof, the list goes on. Sigard's Aid. Just so many of the best permanents are Mishra's Bauble. They should just fucking, been saying this for like months and months now. Just get rid of Mishra's Bauble. I don't think Lurrus decks would be nearly as annoying without Mishra's Bauble. Really. Hitotsugu Consumes All is going to hit Lurrus decks really hard once people really just lean into it. You should just be playing Black-Red Control with Hitotsugu Consumes All. Play Grixis Control. It's a reason to do it if Lurrus is going to be everywhere. You could play a Blood Moon version probably, right? Just like Blue Moon with black for Hitotsugu. Seems good. You can even play Murktide Region in that deck. That's probably... I mean, it's exile all graveyards, so you can't really play Murktide Region, can you? Alright, so how fast am I dead to Death Shadow? I'm guessing they have the dress down combo, which is gonna suck. Huh. Gonna cast it. I'm gonna have this Aether Vial on 3 for Matron next turn unless something horrible happens. So I guess I'm just supposed to put Ringleader on top in case something horrible happens. But can I win the game where they Kolaghan's Command my Harbinger and kill my Aether Vial? I mean, actually, yes, probably is the answer. Let's Matron. It's a little bit greedy. The safe play is like Sling Gang Lieutenant. But Sling Gang Lieutenant gets killed by whatever, and then you've dealt 3 damage with it, right? Trying to win. It's not that we're not capable of beating Grixis Death Shadow. And that's, I think, what a lot of people... You can have that Aether Vial. I don't want it. I think that's what a lot of people don't think about when they hear the ban discourse. But I think the real question is, what is going to unseat it ever? How toxic would the thing that unseats it be? You know? I'm just gonna get ringleader here. Yeah, I can't afford not to get ringleader, it looks like. Make a Mardu goblin. Black, white, red. Newspaper. None of those are actually what I wanted. So I am dead to unholy heat, unholy heat. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, I'm dead to unholy heat, land bolt. But I'm sorry. There needed to be a dress down in there. That's what I was thinking. I think you just have to tick this up to 4. Because you can play a 3 along with a Snoop next turn. But yeah, you can't look at silver. Maybe they'll make a black skin so people can't play Plague Engineer with Luris. I don't think Plague Engineer is that big a deal. Like, that's why we used to play Tarfire, but like, how often is Plague Engineer better than Fury? Especially now that you have Twin Shot Sniper if you really want it. Like, they're not playing Plague Engineer because they found better things to do. I don't think, like, Plague Engineer is good against us, but I've beaten Plague Engineer, you know, as I've beaten Grixis Death Shadow, I guess. You know exactly what's in my hand. Is it relevant? I don't want to die to Bolt, right? But do I chump here? I wonder. I don't think I do. You got 2 bolts, you got me. F6. Emphatically F6. Got it, you got it. Ragavan? Oh. Guess I can't kill you. Pick up to 4. Blingang kills him. Blingang kills him no matter what. Nope, not quite. They know about the cavern. We can't draw any more cards. We can't draw any more lands. So we'll play the Snoop out. That's not good. All right. Guess I don't want to. They're forced to block here. So we'll attack first. Maybe they'll waste a removal spell here because they want to save their Ragavan. They don't. Thank you, Thoughtseize Bug, for the extra blocker. So we have 2 lethal attackers and 1 pair of 1/1s. I'm gonna block with the Skirk. All right. I've been dead to Bolt this whole time. I suppose they're hoping to top deck another one. If they just had one, they wouldn't have played Ragavan. Roxa. Oh my god. That's gross. Means if I didn't play the extra blocker, I win. I guess I could have figured out that if they had bolts, they would have played them. I don't know. That was game 1? Oh. it feels like a game a million because we've played Grixis Death Shadow. No. Be on the play. Same thing we did the last game. Be kind of sad that we have to do it again. I sided out a key. Aether Vials. Brought a Skirk Prospector back in. That was the method I was using. I don't think Blood Moon is really fast enough. Although Blood Moon just kind of like hard shuts them off, doesn't it? Maybe I just side out all the Aether Vials. Try it. Never done it before. Yes, I'd like to play first. Yeah, this is a keepable hand. What's worse, playing against Mill one time or playing against Grixis Luris 3? I actually don't know the answer to that question. I think playing against Grixis Luris 3 times is probably worse than playing against Titan 3 times. Because at least with the Titan games, it's just like, not only did you probably win, but over quickly. Perfectly timed, I gotta say. Well, shouldn't have revealed the Pashlik monk, but it is what it is. Chalice on 1. That one good? If Fatal push my Mog Fanatic, maybe I should have attacked you first. Probably. Learned our lesson. They would be at 15. Not sure if that's actually better. They'd be at 15. Guess they can't play Death Shadow, so would be better. If we lose by 1, that's why. I wonder if this is a counter spell. Why don't the lands just tap? They should just tap. We have the technology. Dress down, you got it. One dress down they won't have for my ringleader next turn. It's so what do you that's so part of the problem with playing against these decks is also that there's like not good counterplay because either not fun or it just doesn't attack enough of their deck. Like, how do I play around dress down other than having more goblins like Pashlik? I don't know. I think there is a way. I'm gonna do my best to keep my graveyard empty so that Drown in the Loch sucks. Could they just be dead if this was a Sling Gang? No, but close. We would hit them for 2 down to 12, and then we'd have 4 goblins. Yeah, they'd get 4 life. I mean, those were good hits off of Ringleader. I'm not going to pretend they weren't. They're in rough shape. They have to find a way to kill Chalice. They have to find Engineer Explosives specifically. Or they can, like, Crocs us out, but... So, if this is... Rest down, I don't want to play this Ringleader, but, like, do I really care? It could be Kozilek's Return, but I doubt it. I don't think I'm going to play this Ringleader until they tap out again. Maybe. Doesn't really make sense, though, because if it's Drown in the Loch and not Counterspell, I'm just, like, good. So... But then it's, like, the only thing I'm playing. But do I need to play anything else? I guess I'd want to resolve Snoop. If I could. Let's do this before... Well, they could just kill something and then... No, they can't. Let's see what's on top. They're Chalice on 1. Most of their hand probably doesn't work. I guess I could hold up Expert here. They didn't put Luris in their hand, so like, what is going on? I immediately regret playing that land because I don't want to crack it. Maybe I should have just played Ringleader instead of holding up Munitions Expert. I think they're dead, but like... They go to 5. They go to 4. They cast all their Death Shadows into the Chalice of the Void. I guess this is Kolaghan's command. But it's like they have to hit Snoop and Chalice. They hit Ashalik Mons. Interesting. Can't get value off of it other than the one that I deal to their face. So I guess if I shuffle and there's a Sling Gang on top, they just die. But then I also open myself up to Drown in the Loch. Now I'm open to Drown in the Loch, but I can probably still just kill them with a Sling Gang, right? So that's fine. The same try is... Also, I just need 1 more point of damage, so this is enough if they... I guess we shuffle? Show me something on top. Chalice? Okay, I'll take it. The big Death Shadow. I think they're dead. Because I play a hasty Ringleader. And we go to game 3. Feels like we win on the play and lose on the draw. Is that a good sign for Modern? Probably not. So we tried this thing where we took out all the things for Blood Moon. Yeah, let's just keep going with it. I mean, Chalice is clearly good when you resolve it. It's going to be those games where they go 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop. I think this is a great hand. I mean, it's probably pretty bad to Ragavan, but I don't think you can mulligan this. Fanatic, right? There it is. Comes Ragavan. Don't rag me, bro. There goes Engine Explosive, I guess. Our best card in this matchup. Currently have in the deck. Thoughtsy, or Chalice off the top would be pretty great. Chalice, Chalice, Chalice. Put it into the air. Give me that Chalice. Still looking at this Pringle card. It stands up on its own. Hard to demonstrate. It does stand on its own. I was gonna say Munitions Expert, not a bad draw, but I already had that one. Den first. These are foil Den of the Bugbears. Thank you. They were $1.50 cheaper. I mean, I think I'd rather just hold up Munitions Expert than play the Crater Maker out. Crater Maker's in for like the Rogue Torpor Orb, so I'm gonna hold it. And we're gonna try not to get our graveyard full for Drown in the Loch again until later in the game. He really about to do this? All right. I was like, for some reason, I thought it was going to be a Death Shadow once he undid that. I would love to see basic swamp Death Shadow. That would make me so happy. Unholy Heat entered the exile zone. Good thing I didn't play Crater Maker. Goblin Matron. Coming in off the bench. Find us the good cards. I think here we just grab Sling Gang. I could have thought about it, chose not to. Sling Gang seems right. They're already at 12. We have 5 goblins in hand. Den of the Bugbear is pretty good. Another expressive iteration looking for lands. Can't find them. Can't even buy them off the shelf. E. Ben Arnold. E. Ben Arnolds are my next favorite E thing after email and E girls. I don't know which one of those wins though. That's a tough one. Well, no third land for them. Playing Pashlik Mons feels bad, right? Like, chances of that surviving pretty low. I don't think Sling Gang Lieutenant's a good play either. So maybe I play this Pashlik Mons before they can stop me from playing it along with this Mog Fanatic. They're clearly dead next turn if they don't draw lands. Unholy Heat, the Pashlik Mons. I lose 1 point of damage if I don't... But I'm probably going to try to attack, so... They now kill the Mog Fanatic. Okay. Have Delirium. I can kill that. Is it worth killing? Do I just wait for it to... Geeky Geeky. I could just activate Den of the Bugbear. I think I'm just supposed to play Kiki Jiki and get the value while I can. Although this will help them find lands, right? And they don't have them right now. I think that's a good argument for trying to push in this damage. We do get to also hold up Crater Maker activation. Not that it's super relevant. Yeah, I know. Every time I think about leaving the Dragon's Rage channeler and play dial up, that is exactly what comes to mind. It's like, if they have their best hands, I always lose, right? So like, why would I let them just look for them? No land. They're looking to see if they should concede now, I suppose. We'll know in a second if there's a land on top. Actually, 1 mana spells are just fine, right? So they could have Unholy Heats and stuff. And I've kept my best goblins in my hand, and I do have this as well, so... What a strange one. What? They must be killing that next. Yeah, okay. Only does damage to creatures. And target colorless non-land permanents. We're just going to activate Den of the Bugbear here so that if we ever resolve a Sling Gang, and we will, it's lethal, right? So, yeah, as opposed to putting them to 1. Den of the Bugbear showing up to do work. Actually, this might be lethal? 4, 5, 6? No. But now, they're dead no matter what, because they can't counter my Sling Gang, and Mog Fanatic is always going to get the point of damage off. I guess they could dress down. Yeah. All right. Don't be mistaken. The fact that I beat them doesn't mean that I like playing against them. I think we're... Are we 2-1 against Death Shadow tonight? I don't know. We're either 2-1 or 1-2. We won the first match. We lost the second one. We won the third. And then we lost to Hammer. We got turn 2'd and then... Kinda just a super resilient, great hand. Oh yeah. There's no... Don't let anybody tell you that they're favored against a good Shadow player. It's the best deck by a million billion miles. Elden Goblins. Oh. Everybody's talking about Elden Ring like it's like the fucking Olympics. Michael Phelps is... I haven't seen the public this like on the same page in a long time. Well, this is a snap keep. Imagine looking at a Mog Fanatic and being like, oh my god, that's one of the best draws in my deck. Well, of course. Of course I keep it, man. That's what I do all the time. Everybody is playing Elden Ring or pretending to play Elden Ring. This Ketri Triumph does not spell good news for us. We're gonna play the Snoop because you can't not. The best thing to do in the face of a Renin 6 anyway, so like gotta play it. Mog Fanatic in 2022, it's the truth. Everybody was going crazy about Dark Souls 1 and 2 in college, and I picked it up for like 30 seconds. I was like, sure, let's get good at this game. Let's do it. And the control scheme was so awkward. Not the scheme. Like, the movement was so clearly purposefully awkward that I was like, yeah, I'm not bothering. I don't enjoy this. And I don't want to learn to enjoy. So we swing for 1. Wait, what the hell is going on? Bone Crusher Giant, Ketria Triome, Basic Island? I mean, this is clearly 4-color pile, but like, what? This is a weird opener. It's like some strange... Is it standard opener from last year? Knowing that they have a Bone Crusher Giant, I guess I'm supposed to get Munitions Expert. Just keep the pressure on. Doesn't feel great though. I'm gonna do it. Assuming this is 4-color Omnath bullshit. But yeah, I put it down pretty much immediately. It was like... I don't know, it just didn't seem fun. And I'm a big learn to parry kind of guy. That seems like a game that would speak to me. And it didn't. Green, blue. Oh no. This rhinos? Oh. I can't win. Alright guys. That's 3 2-3s in a row. Oh my god. I can kill one of these rhinos. And that's the best position I've been in against a resolved rhino in a... And wonder if we can actually win? I don't think we can. I ever tried just parrying Ragavan? That's what Mog Fanatic is for. What? See? Both just lose a card. Did I quad block? Next turn I can Matron from Munitions Expert. Don't think I quad block. I think I take 6, and they play 2 more. That's a 2 more 4/4s. That's how this game. Fortunately, I can't play. Or can I? I hit them for 4. They go to 13. 2 more makes it. They make 2 more rhinos. It's 12, 14, and I kill 1 rhino. All right. I have to do this, which sucks. But it looks like they have a flash rhino thing. Red one. Violent outburst. Play matron first mate. Is rhinos our worst tier 1 1.5 matchup? Tiers are dead. Spike has decreed it. Got that down. But rhinos might be our worst matchup just of all time. That's like, I'm not sure that I could beat any kind of functioning hand. It's a deck that was basically designed. They had it. They didn't want to block. I don't know why. No good reason to not want to block here. Gonna do this while you're tapped out now. Clearly my only play. Extra value because it's a 5/4 when I kill it, as opposed to just 4/4. I'll take 10. You have bolts. I'm dead. Take 10. All right. I guess I want to draw a land because they're going to play this Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah. I want to draw a land and then I want to hit Munitions Expert off this. And then do I still die? Actually, I probably want to draw Sling Gang Lieutenant. Cheeky. Ooh. What does that do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Takes him to 7. Cheeky is not very good here. I don't think I had a better draw to be. I guess if Sling Gang killed them, it would have been better. So now I have to like a million block. Is that how I win? 4 tramplers, 1, 2. I mean, I'm gonna try it. I don't really believe in it, but I'm gonna try it. Can't run bolt. That's a good point. But when I say bolt, I don't mean. I mean face damage. There's more than one way. Get face damage. Like Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. So, if I don't value Kiki-Jiki, he's 2 toughness. That goes in front of a rhino. Which is a thing, believe it or not. But who am I blocking these rhinos with? I'm killing 1 rhino, and then I'm going to block with the token, 2 matrons. I can actually take some amount of damage, can't I? If I block this and this, I just have to put 3 toughness in front of a rhino, so I can put token, matron. I actually don't even have to put that much in front of it. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. And then next turn, we matron, copy, we get a Sling Gang, and we win. If they have Dead Gone here, I'm okay. So block. 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 I go to 1. And I die to Bone Crusher. So if I put 2 more, I don't die to Bone Crusher. Oh, I need to keep a matron. If I put 2 more, I don't die to Bone Crusher. But what? One, 2, 3, 4. To attack. I guess I should block with the Mog Fanatics if I'm gonna get Sling Gang. So, they're at 11. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 to attack them. They go to 7. I mean, Sling Gang just kills them. So I guess I could afford to block with this and this. Because then this is 1, 2, 3 with the copy. They go to 8. I get Sling Gang. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, they would survive at 1. Okay. So I can't beat Bone Crusher Giant. Dead to Bone Crusher. Actually, wait. What if I would have... Yeah, no, I was assuming no blockers, so it doesn't make... I'm at 1. Do you have anything? More rhinos, I assume. But I think I kill past rhinos here. They already had red mana, so what's this about? Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. Why wouldn't you do that before? You know, you just win. I don't think there's anything I can draw here, right? Like, Munitions Expert doesn't do it. Battlecry Goblin doesn't do it. They're too much. I guess theoretically... No, this doesn't have haste. That was close. That was close. Fury is some card. You're right about that. We'll bring in all of our Cascade hate. Blood Moon was so bad against that hand. I don't think you want Crater Maker. I don't think you want Trash Master. I think Chain Whirler's real bad. Take out Vials because you're dead way before Vial matters. All their removals instant speed anyway. Your chalices are on 0, so you don't care about powering anything out. Other than your combo, I suppose. Maybe they run some weird hate piece. You take out your Skirk Prospectors. But no, Battlecry Goblin feels like a way to actually kill them. So let's just do this. Yeah, they do usually run Moon themselves, but it doesn't mean you can't get them with a turn 2 Moon. Because they don't function on just red mana. And if you have no better plays, sometimes that's just what you got, right? Do I keep this? It's so bad against any form of inter. But they may just keep a million Cascade hand, right? They didn't keep any interaction last game. and easily won. And win on turn 3. Bad against cat. I don't know. I have to get lucky to win. We're gonna do it. I could draw a chalice in the next couple turns too as well, right? So try it out. Oh my god. Seems good to me. This is chalice. Chalice on 0. So I don't technically have to play the Snoop out here, and it may be smart not to, given that they have Dead gone up, but all right, there it is. We still have hope. This Boggart Harbinger can be good even without the 4th land. This is another Dead gone. Could be just fire. There's just no hope against the Rhinos deck. These are both 4-ofs usually, and then they have Fury on top of that. I traded as best as I possibly could against this fire as well, by the way. These are both would have been 2-for-1s. Man. Boggart Harbinger, what are you gonna find for us? I guess we can hope that they didn't get any kind of removal. We know we're not drawing land because we just played Boggart Harbinger. Maybe that was dumb. I don't know. I don't know why I'm invested in this game. I can't win. You just can't. Not gonna beat Rhinos. Doesn't really matter what you do. People haven't been playing Rhinos, which has been good, but not gonna beat it. Anyway, start the spiel, I guess. If this is your first time here, consider following. This is what we do all the time. We play goblins, and apparently for the last 4 leagues, all we've done is 2-3. Watching on or whatever, consider coming over Twitch so you get notifications live by clicking that follow button. Because chatting with everybody is the best part of this, so come join us in the chat. Truly, that is like the whole reason to do it. And as an extension of that, since chatting is the best part, come join us on the Goblins Discord. I guess they can't Rhino us here, can they? Come join us on the Goblins Discord, which is linked below my stream. Probably not on my, I don't know what the hell. I just hit upload. So if you're watching over there, thank you. I know there's a couple of you that comment. Only reason I ever put those up in the first place was from a request from people in the Discord. So when I lose, and that is a when, I believe, not an if, even though we have the combo on top, we're going to be raiding Electric Bob. Friend of the stream, Electric Bob. Oh my god. He plays, they just hard cast Fury, and I suppose I could beat it, not with what's on top. I can't play this because then I can never play Sling Gang Lieutenant, and I definitely won't draw a land. So, like, what do I do? I can just pass. Play a Munitions Expert end of turn. Hope I draw a land for Sling Gang Lieutenant. This is why Boggart Harbinger is bad, by the way. And when I say it's bad, it's not like, oh, this is bad in the deck. It's just like, it's just not a great card because, you know, it is sometimes a downside, right? I just can't play this on turn. I guess I'm gonna hit this Ashiok with Bert. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us for yet another 2-3. There's no way. I mean, I did the whole speech. You can't make me look foolish. I'll attack this Ashiok and I'll play the Pashlik Mons. Block this Fury. Hope that these are all Cascade cards in their hand. And you can play Harbinger now without losing your potential land drop. Yeah. Yeah. I could just put it. I could have done that before too, by the way. You can just say no to Harbinger's ability. And even if you couldn't say no, you could fail to find. But yeah, Ashiok does stop us from searching our library, which is a problem with most of our deck. Take 6. Go to 8. One pair of rhinos will do me in. Do you have them? If I deal them 3, they go to 10. I play Sling Gang Lieutenant, they go to 1. They do have them. Oh well. That's game. Can't say I didn't expect it. Because I did expect it. Why I can't say it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't enough. I'm gonna play it because I don't feel like doing math. And we'll wait and see. But they're at 13. We'll gain 1 life. Well, we'll gain 2 life by blocking and sacking. But so we're not dead. But we're probably dead to like Bone Crusher Giant, right? Do we kill Ashiok? I don't think it even matters. What could it matter? What could I draw that matters? I don't think it could. I guess maybe Matron for Mog Fanatic, but that's just 2 more damage and I can just deal the 2 to their face instead. Yeah. We're not gonna hit Ashiok. Gonna hit them in the face. Can't F6, but I mean, pretty sure. I already have the raid message typed in. I don't want to go to game 3 at this point. I'm like completely checked out. It would be an early concession though, which feels bad to do. So if I sack this Munitions Expert, I get 2 goblins. Better than playing either of these. Wow, they're looking for stuff? No way. First we took them to 1. And now this? I can't believe it. I think we're actually about... That's 2 now. I guess they could counter it, and they can't counter the other one. Do I need to deal them? I can just... Let's see if they counter it. They're dead? Everything that I will do, I can do at instant speed. So I'm gonna move here. A rhino. That's fine. Kind of expected it. So, this is worth an extra point. That's why we did it this way. I can't believe it. Oh, I can't. No, it's not worth an extra point because I have to sack everybody else first. But I think we still get him. As if, yeah, this is worth 2. And this is worth 2. It doesn't make a difference. Oh no, I did it in the wrong order. Wow. I lost a point of damage, and that is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Good game. That's one way to do it. Just punt it out. Well, we had him there. I did it in the wrong order. Oh my god, I just clicked wrong. Whatever, it's a misclick. Anyway, that's a horrible matchup. We would have won game 2. I punted it away. Whatever. That sucks. That's a horrible way to end it. Could have won, maybe. I don't know. The story of all these 2-3s. How's it going, Sugar Peach? You caught me right at the end of the stream. I'm rating Electric Bob after making a terrible mistake, but it's not like I'm that dumb. I'm pretty dumb. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna go play some Apex. Have a good night.